Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, our hero engine series, and I have added another mod. I've added a few mods. Where's our doggo? Oh, we have a goose that self-tamed. Our little doggo can heal. Some folks have been making some recommendations about names, and they didn't specify this one for the dog, but I really liked it. We're gonna go ahead and name him Kodiak. We can equip Kodiak with a weapon. So that is one of the mods that we've installed. The mod that I wanted to show you guys, though, is Ancient Supply Slingshot Patch. So if we hop over to the workshop, this allows us to transport items between vaults with the supply slingshot. So this should make our excavation of these other vaults a lot more simple. Don't have to do multiple trips in the Goliath anymore. We can just go ahead and load up the slingshot with whatever and hopefully send it back this way. So we'll take a look at that today. I also was checking out mod settings, and I just wanted to make sure with reunion allies, I think almost all of them have been wanderer join events, so I've turned that one off. We have one more reunion ally that will be joining us, refugee chased or a downed refugee, so we actually have to go out into the world to rescue them. And then I've been holding on to the Freyhound, so we can take a look at what it actually butchers down into. So let's grab Pyrrha and let's go ahead and butcher that real quick. Shuttle loaded with requirements. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of some bodies. Launch to distant vault. Launch to other vaults. Oh, okay, nice. We'll send that to a distant vault. Okay, oh, we got tons of meat. We got some Frey fur and slag, and we can smelt the slag down into Frey weld. Research wise, we're working on microelectronics right now. What do we need for like Frey stuff? Oh, we need to do a lot. Shields, advanced fog decoder. Build an advanced research station to facilitate further study into psychic fields. So I think that's the first thing that we need to do. Shields. Oh, like shield belts. I guess that would make sense for us to like queue up. We need microelectronics for probably a lot of things. Omni tool, multi-analyzer, Starflight basics. Okay, this is what we need in order to get like Forge kind of set up with powers and whatnot. I think what we'll do is I want to finish kind of like excavating this section out, and then we'll probably excavate further down. That way this side of the map is a little bit more accessible to us, and we don't have to wait like 2 days for raiders to come around. And then we will head out into the world to loot these vaults. So we've been extracting powers and weaknesses from Catalyst. Her power set right now is promising candidate, animal speech, blast resistant. I really want to give to someone tox resistant. I don't really care about. She is mute right now. She is hypersensitive to pain, unstable, and cold intolerant. But we have a nice set of powers that we have extracted from her. We don't have any more super nanites in storage. This guy is completely empty, but we do have 5 super nanites fueled up in this guy, so we could do some work. We can't inject any of these powers yet. We need to find a device that'll let us inject the powers into candidates. So I think that is kind of like the current gate that we're behind, and we'll have to like check these vaults out, or maybe even more vaults out for what we need. In the meantime, how many days? Expires in 3 days. So we'll let them rest up a little bit tonight. It looks like we have a few people about to go on mental breaks, and then we will check out this Prothean beacon in the morning. Okay, folks are waking up, and I think the first thing that I wanted to do is actually destroy the ancient exostrider midsection. We'll give the mech link to Hammer. I probably have been calling him Forge. He's supposed to be Forge, but he is Hammer. And then we'll head out to that Prothean beacon. Okay, I haven't seen this before. We got 2 transponders out of it, which doesn't matter because that's not the mech link. That's just what gets us to like unlock the ability to call in the quest item, the shuttle, right? That gets us the mech link. Bubblegum and optics got burned. Let's go ahead and maybe we'll send in Grizzly and Grey Wolf. Just like a little solo melee adventure. Well, a duo. A little team up adventure to check out that Prothean beacon. Whistler, actually Hammer, why don't you go ahead and decrypt the transponder, and then I don't know if we can like sell the other one. Oh, we got a charge lance. Oh. Okay. Kodiak, why don't you come down here? Why don't you equip a charge lance? We can't draft him, so he will follow. No food in the Goliath. That's fine. We got 2 people on board. Let's head out this way. Let's land. We'll go for the center. Yeah, we can't draft him, but maybe we'll add a mod to allow us to draft him. We also added we added like a dog sled so we can load him up with bionics and whatnot. But he'll just follow his master around into battle and potentially shoot. So right now he's assigned to Grey Wolf. I think he should probably be assigned to a ranged character since he is able to do range damage now. So maybe we'll have him hang out with Hammer and they'll be our 2 like cybernetic colonists. I guess Grey Wolf is also a cybernetic colonist, but you know what I mean. Ranged cybernetic colonists. Okay, have you guys landed yet? They're still in the plane. Goliath has arrived. Okay. You are here. Do we see any enemies on the map? We don't. Okay. Grizzly, why don't you go ahead and open, claim it, and then open it. Grey Wolf, you can, I guess, work on the ship. Is that a helicopter? Yeah. Okay. Well, that is a long trip. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. Grey Wolf can come in if we need her to. So waiting for an ambush. Doesn't look like there's going to be one. And we can go ahead and load the cargo. All items on the map. Sure. Tech Prof Sub Persona cores. That is excellent. Why are you so tired, my dude? Health. Gene loss. Genes regrowing. Limb regeneration. Plasteel claws. Sleeping. Why don't you... What is your deal? Gene loss. Oh, is it because of the gene loss shock? I don't think that's right. Let's go ahead and just have you load up, and then we'll take a look at you when you are back home. These will help us significantly with some research. Oh, can we deconstruct that for anything? We'll have a look. Okay, you are... Why don't you prioritize deconstructing, and then you can get back to loading. But we got 5 of those, so we should be able to insta-complete some really heavy researches, which we'll obviously need. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll get those loaded up as well. Okay, Goliath is all loaded up, so let's get it back home. I also need to start working on reconfiguring this base because I have to forbid these doors anytime the Goliath's coming in because I am afraid of incinerating our pawns. We did get microelectronics done, so let's get some trade beacons down. You know what? We don't need those lights. Let's see. We have a ton of supplies in here, and that reaches most everything right there, so we'll do that for now. I guess we can toss one in here as well, since this is just like full of a bunch of random buildings. And this right there is perfect. Okay. You guys are set. We have our cargo, I would like for these sub-persona thingies to be stored right here. So let's get that, and it's Tech Prof sub-persona course, and we'll blast through some research. So let's do fabrication, multi-analyzer. Multi-analyzer. What do we need? Why is that? Oh, do we need an advanced research bench? Multi-analyzer. Let's see. Production. High-tech research bench. Oh, it'll be good to figure out if this is faster. Let's just stick you like right there for now. Research speed. Does it tell us? Research progress. Yeah, maybe we'll replace all of these with a couple of these. If we do it like that. Okay. Let's deconstruct those. This will be here. So let's get you there. Actually, let's just stick you in a weird corner for now. And then that will be there. Okay, we'll get this. We'll get this sorted, and then I have started working on plans to dig through here. I don't want to dig all the way through until we're comfortable with our defensive situation. Okay, so we've got our high-tech research benches up, and it looks like we have an ancient database here that we can build. This database is created from a huge amount of fragmentary information from ancient tech prints. While this information alone does not provide the full picture, but searching it helps researchers significantly reduce the time it takes to make scientific discoveries. That is great. Now, will you let us... Yes, we can search... We can do multi-analyzer. That's the top of our list, so we're just going to unlock that right away. Okay. We also have a quest that I'm interested in. Tech prints for jump packs and Sky Ranger. Expires in 6 days. We need to make 46 EMP shells, so I have queued that up for our crafters, and then we'll accept that when it's a little closer to time. That way we have some extra time to work on that. We can build our multi-analyzer now as well. What other things do we want to queue up? Probably fabrication. Let's get that. Oh, we need the multi-analyzer built first. Okay, so we'll get that built and then we'll unlock some more things. Okay, we have an infested ship chunk. A small number of chunks of an ancient ship have crashed nearby. They seem to be infested with an organic mass. Bizarre insect chittering can be heard. And I assume that this is from the Insectoids 2 mod. Yeah, so we got some insects here. What are these guys? Swarmlings. The juvenile form of insectoid, swarmlings are more or less harmless, slow, and easy to kill. After some time has passed, they undergo a metamorphosis, forming a cocoon from which an adult insectoid will emerge. There's no way to tell what kind of insects will crawl out. Okay. How many? That doesn't look too terrifying. Let's grab Grey Wolf and Grizzly, and we'll do some search and destroy on those guys. Oh, they're coming in. Okay. Grey Wolf and Grizzly, why don't you back up, and then we'll just keep everyone else locked in base for now. Okay, we'll have you guys stand right there. You guys are working on research benches, you're working on multi-analyzers. Speed things up. Oh, Hammer. Hammer, you just have a shotgun, don't you? Why don't you head out here, and then I guess we're gonna do some dancing with Hammer. Oh, range is not great. Okay. Our Vibro Sword is crazy. Why don't we go ahead and do a speed boost on you? And then hammer. Just lead them through the swamp. Where are you guys going? Okay. And then why don't you head over here to our defenses? Where did the ship chunk actually land? It landed somewhere around here, right? I want to find it so we can deconstruct stuff. 2 hits. It's ridiculous. Okay, they are in pursuit. Looks like they're not chasing Hammer anymore. We can go ahead and unforbid this. We'll let you go do your thing. And where did the ship chunk land? Oh, down there. We can't deconstruct them? Okay, well, I guess you guys can just come down here and melee them. We'll do that, and then we'll queue up the second one. And then we'll release you guys. Okay, we're building a biofuel refinery, and that is for chem fuel from organics. We're going to do forever. We're going to say clear all this. Meat, we'll do human meat, insect meat, and twisted meat. And we're going to put like a little fridge right here that is storing those urgently, since we have some insect corpses that we're going to be smashing up. I made a shelf for tech prints. We have these ancient tech prints, and while I was looking through production, we have this tech print compiler. So I'm going to go ahead and build one of those and see if we can get some, like, turn these ancient tech prints into something that we can actually research. Okay, the multi-analyzer is up, so we're going to unlock fabrication really quick. Grey Wolf, why don't you go ahead and use this? And then we will do advanced fabrication right after that. Okay. Cue that, and let's go. Perfect. We have one more left. Okay, what other research do we want to blast through real quick? So we have like the Fray stuff. The Fray defogger. We need shields. That's a pretty quick project. The fog decoder. Fog decoder. That's pretty hefty. Also, I also want to take a look and see Omni tool. Okay, so probably the beefiest project there is Mass Effect field manipulation. So I think I'll queue up Starflight Basics. And then we'll save this last one for this Mass Effect field manipulator. Let's go ahead and do shields. Let's do Starflight Basics. And let's bump shields up. I think I'm okay with the current ordering that we have. We'll let them recreate, we'll let them sleep, and then we will test out the new slingshot mod. And we will go check out one of those vaults and see if we can find what we need to start injecting some of these superpowers into our superheroes. Okay, so with this, we can make tech prints. We have, how many of these do we have? Did it cost some of these? Yeah, it cost some. I thought we had 20 before. It takes 20 of them in order to make a tech print. So that's kind of a neat way to kind of deal with some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and stick, I guess we'll grab cargo. Let's load some packaged survival meals. And then we'll send Blue Squad and Hammer out to a site just so that we have enough people to kind of like unlock / deconstruct doors and all that other fun stuff. We do have, speaking of doors, we have auto doors now. So I think we should probably start replacing some of these doors with auto doors. I think eventually I want to replace all the vault doors as well, just so that we don't have issues with them getting like locked in a room if we have like a solar flare. Okay, we are landing in the vault. We have recruited Zeke, and I realize this is because we are technically part of the Ancients faction, which I didn't intend for, but I guess we can see if you guys have any interesting superpowers. Invisibility is pretty cool. And I think with some of the extra colonists, we'll probably end up throwing them in some outposts. So you guys are repairing that. We'll have you come do this. Zeke, are you any good? Kind strong back construction. Playing up the ancient computer. That is fine. I don't know how big this vault is gonna be. Maybe about that size. But we will take a look once we've gotten things all opened up. Okay, we have a psychic droner that's decided to deploy right next to that vault that we're investigating. I think maybe we just like send Grizzly, not Wolverine. We send Grizzly out there. Form. I don't want to reform the caravan. I just want to form a caravan. So, Grizzly. Travel supplies. I guess you don't need all that. We'll grab 2 and we'll send you right in there. And you can probably take this out pretty stealthily. The first area he revealed was a huge area with a bunch more security doors. And we are about to come in through here. Orders, we'll just like unforbid the things. I don't see the supply slingshot yet, but I'm sure we'll find it. Hammer, why don't you go ahead and just hack the ancient broadcasting station as soon as you can. We will deconstruct any doors that are visible. Okay, I didn't anticipate this. Grizzly brought the Goliath with him. Okay, let's see. What are you? A Scorcher? You look insane. From a mod? Maybe you've just been reskinned in a very creepy way. Let's do, I guess power leap doesn't make sense. We'll just do a speed boost and we will head up this way. Let's see if we can. I don't see like a motion sensor or anything. Oh, we can just claim the door. Claim the door and walk through. And then why don't you just go ahead and like beat that thing. We'll have you load up in the Goliath and we'll have you just take it home. These guys, actually no, these guys need a ride home. So we'll have you ride the Goliath back out this way. Do we have other stuff here? There's the slingshot. We haven't found the lab or anything yet. I assume maybe it'll be over here. Okay, we found a masterwork rescue frame in this crate. We got a hyperweave, we got some penoxycillin, found the hospital, haven't found a research lab, got some more hydroponics, got a couple turrets. We still have, I guess, some rooms up here. So the lab's probably here, and there's some rooms over here as well. Okay, we found the lab. We have the nanite sampler, which from the description makes it sound like it gives us a choice on basically a pair of weaknesses and powers, right? So that is a building we don't have. We are modded, so we can use, I think, up to 10 of these. We have 3 of them. I think we're all good on super nanite injector pumps. We will take the super nanites. We'll also take these nanite containments just in case. And hammer, go ahead and hack this guy. We'll probably deconstruct this. I think that'll get us more of those ancient tech prints. We have a bionic leg here in case we need it. We also got another crypto sleep suspender. Still 2 more rooms to discover, and then we will start loading up this ancient supply slingshot. Okay, we got a new recruit, Evans, here, and we have set this to be loaded with the initial set of items, but let's go ahead and get a zone. up here so that things are just closer. And we will say it is critical. Evans, power-wise, you have super jump. You are heat intolerant. What else is going on with you? Bio, iron-willed, ascetic, jogger. So we also have a mod that lets us extract traits. So we might be farming some traits from some of these folks to inject into our people. We have that queued up. It is a pretty big research project, but I am excited about it. Evans, what are you doing? Oh, you're some gear that's here on the map. Okay, we are loading up the supply slingshot one last time with pretty much everything. This is a lot more convenient than shuttling this guy back and forth, so let them get finished with that. And I think that means we can load this guy up, so let's do load cargo, we'll grab all the meals, and I think that's it. For this, we'll go ahead and launch to other vault. Must be settled. It lets us select. So we select this guy, and we should get like a supply drop. Hunter has shield and ranged weapon. Okay, we'll take care of that. There it is. And it just drops right where our supply beacon, or not supply beacon, but our drop spot is. Let's go ahead and haul these super nanites in urgently. Oh, that's 8 of them? That's pretty awesome. And then let's get, not you, let's get you installed here, and I guess we'll just install this one in here for now. Do we have 8 spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. This needs fuel, so they'll put 4 of them in there. So we are all set for super nanites right now. You guys have loaded the ship, so we will get you guys back home. This one. Right here. And just so no one gets crushed as we arrive, we'll forbid that guy. The next vault, so I think this one was existing, and then this is the one that we just found. Okay, we are, we have very limited space. We can't put the nanite sampler in here without like reconfiguring a bunch of this. So I'm hoping that this will be enough space, and if it's not, like, we can always open it up to include more of this, but it's been taking us a while to like get all this digging and stuff done, so I'm not sure how quickly we'll be able to reconfigure the base. I'm gonna let them work on this, and then maybe I can get that all done in between episodes, and tomorrow we can start kind of like shifting the base around, rebuilding the base, test out our nanite selector thing, nanite sampler on Catalyst, and see how that goes. But I think that's going to be it for today. We have quite a few people here. Zeke, you're new, and who else is new? It is Miska. Miska is another Hussar, so that means that we have a couple of them. Go Juice, you're deficient. You are not deficient. Maybe we replace Pyrrha's xenotype as well. We have been collecting genes from our folks that do have genes. If we take a look here, recombine. Psychic camouflage, limb regen, red hair, psychic bonding, fast runner. Why don't we just put these together, and we'll get rid of you being a Hussar so that we are only worrying about go juice for one person. I think we only have one go juice right now, and hopefully we get some good genes out of you so that eventually we can get some like robust on our frontline folks and all that fun stuff. But yeah, this is where we are going to leave it today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.